All right, test 1, 2, 3. What's going on, Phil Rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for episode 1 for Crime Scene Cleaner. So as far as this game is concerned, this is something I've been meaning to play for a while, Rogues. Like, I was actually planning on trying to start this up, like, right after I finished Powerwash Simulator, something like not long ago. Because I went through Powerwash Simulator, and the reason I'm kind of like going to explain that in comparison to this is they're both pretty much considered cozy games. So this one has, like, what I've heard, it has, like, more of a dark degree of humor to it. Obviously, you're clean up crime scenes. But otherwise, it's still got, like, cozy vibes to it from what I've heard. So, Powerwash Simulator, I pretty much went through, like, over, like, the past couple of years or so that I was, like, doing a playthrough, like, doing my playthrough of that, because I was playing it just usually, like, every Wednesday for the most part, sometimes, like, a few more times a week. And also, I was bouncing that out between Arcade Paradise. So it took me a while to actually get through Powerwash Sim. So, this is basically something I was originally going to start on right after I finished Powerwash Sim, because with that one, I went through and did pretty much everything, like I said, except for the Warhammer DLC. Like, I did everything else in the game except for the Warhammer DLC. And I obviously can't wait for Power Simulator 2 to come out, but until then, I'm going to be doing this one, and I'm also going to be jumping in, feet first, pun intended, with Water Park Simulator. I keep on thinking that's what it's called. I recently got it. That's the thing, because everything's basically, it's like a simulator this, simulator that, TCG Card Shop Simulator, Water Park Simulator, and such. But that's something I'm also going to probably be jumping into in between this, because I don't know exactly how long this game is. I really am as bad as it sounds. I hope it's not as long as Powerwash Sim, because Power Simulator 2 is supposed to be coming out this year. I want to try to get some of the stuff out of the way that I've got in the pipeline for my cozy stuff, my cozy sim games before Powerwash Sim 2 comes out. But yeah, the whole concept behind this, the main thing I know is that we're basically, cleaning up crime scenes. And I think it's actually kind of like more under the table. Like, we're not actually like actual forensics or anything. We're like literally, an actual cleaner. Yeah, and of course, like, I definitely can't wait for Powerwash Sim 2 because, again, we're going to be trying to jump in on that one together. Only thing about it is that we're going to definitely try to find, like, the right time to do it, because I don't know if, like, everyone's going to be up for, like, doing that every Wednesday, because that was, like, when I was wanting to play the game, but it all depends on, like, what's best for everyone. But yeah, it's going to be fun. But anyways, this one right here, for now, I made sure my settings were set up, in advance before the stream started. I like how we have, like, this little just upbeat elevator-style music, like, going into this. I even like, like, some of the little effects here. Like, you look over there, Mop for Mob. And you just have, like, his little, his gloves and his mop and everything right there. And, yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty interesting game. I'm really excited for this. So, anyways, we'll go ahead and get this whole show on the road, since I said I just finished up a Chrono Trigger stream. And I said I was going to be trying to lead live within the next hour. And I kind of committed to that, but I still want to go ahead and get things underway. So, anyways, let's see what this game is about. So, anyways, new game. Empty slot. Okay. Now, this flavor monster right here, Viking Berry. I wish they added this in zero sugar, because this might actually be one of my new flavors, my favorite flavors. This is really good. I wish they had like a no sugar version, because this thing's like 200 calories. I try to only do like the no sugar ones. So it's like the only time I've ever actually tried this. This is like a really solid flavor. What's in this?
You can work hard through your whole life, but sometimes even now.
Oh, it just says Nordic berries. I don't know. It has like some strawberry vibes to it.
It's easy to become desperate. As it turns out, one short call can hold the power to change it all.
And it says unknown.
The question is, should you really take it?
I just thought about the most random thing. I'll talk about it just after, because it just said unknown on the phone. And a nice little subtle setting to it. I like startup to it. I like that. Shady neighbor. Well, no shit.
I'm here.
I'm not sorry. I needed to bail. I have to be cautious.
Are you serious? We had a deal.
So just throw me in here, okay?
Just go to apartment 23.
Just show. Go. You should just show.
Money is inside. Bye.
Yeah, that is shady as fuck. No, that's shady. We're gonna get started in a second. Bad call. Tyler got in trouble with a dealer named Rob. Their conversation ended in a fight in which Tyler had no choice but to kill Rob. I probably shouldn't actually paused it right then, because that just kind of told me something. So I just like, just go in. It's like, okay, hey, these two just got in a fight. Like, okay, well, we're good. But anyways, yeah. So I've got like a streamer friend I've known since my Mixer days, Rogues. The Unknown. So when I saw, and there's like been like a little bit of a joke, like on my previous Discord before I kind of like start fresh with a new one. I did definitely need to get unknown on that one as well. Yeah, but the unknown, great guy, known since my mixer days. He has like this whole thing where like times like we posted like food on Discord. He has like this little picture he took where he's like holding like a plate. So whenever there's like someone posts good food, he'll actually have like a picture of like the plate and him holding it out, like basically him wanting in on it. And I just imagine like that unknown call thing right there, like pretty much just someone's like just out of nowhere, like the person like picks it up and there's just like a picture of him with the plate, like just expecting food out of nowhere. So yeah. It just made me think of that. I need to get him on the new Discord, though.
Is that how you raised your son, Paul?
But yeah, let me get $5,000 for it. I'll take it. So yeah, pretty much just because for those who don't know, like I had a previous Discord server. It wasn't anything really big, and I kind of like shut it down, or I kind of like transferred ownership. So I got like another one's like more personal, just for like people I know closely and everything. So I definitely need to get him in on it. All right. So anyways. Eviction notice. Dear tenants, you're required to vacate the premise building within 90 days. Well, I mean, I'm helping one of them get out. 3 of them, at least, from what I can tell. This housing estate was sold to Ruth LS Development Group and will soon be transformed into an exclusive residential complex. Probably not really much anything. I mean, I got dishes to wash later, but what's up? You want to watch something? Wait, I can punch a cigarette? Bad cigarette. Smoking is bad, I don't, I don't know what the. It's like I just like smacked the crap out of a random cigarette. Yeah, that was just I don't know like what little punchlines I can make, but that was damn sure the butt of the joke, and that was absolutely terrible. And I ain't taking it back, Rogues. That was horrible. That was terrible. That was one of my worst jokes ever. Y'all got to deal with it. I just punched a cigarette. Okay, can't get much weirder than that. Butt of the. Okay, let me get on up these stairs. Okay, now straight up, like, if that would have been like a white lawn chair, I wouldn't mess with it, because last thing we need is, like, certain son of Sparta coming in and just, like, judgment cutting my ass, like, straight to hell. Nope. Oh, crap. It's holding. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it's like a statuette of, limitations on how much drinking you should have, sir. Give me that. Picking and throwing. I'm pretty sure I know how to throw. Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna try to like get something done tomorrow. I mean, get with the whole like doing 2 streams a day. But we definitely do need to like continue like I mean, I've already watched the Twisted Metal, but we definitely need to get back on that so I can get started on season 2. All right, let me see. I was just reading upside down. All right, you are hereby required to vacate the premises within 10 days. Thought they had 90. The reason for this eviction notice, keeping pets are clearly not allowed. You're renting an apartment with a strict no pet clause, and yet you are keeping dangerous animals, which may pose a serious threat to other tenants. Deathstalker scorpions, black widow spiders, and I thought I was going to say it was like a Pomeranian or something. Those guys even scorpions in here. All right, so let's see. What does? All right.
Someone's lucky keys.
Oh, I like how we got little story items. That's cool. Oh, they're dead. It's not like it matters. The whole game revolves around collecting money for treatment of your sick daughter. Oh. Sometimes you may find your payment not enough. There are a lot of items around the crime scene, and some of them may be stolen. Still, valuable items sell for some extra cash. Click directly at item press C. Remember, the additional cash will grant additional points. I'm not stealing. I'm helping them share. I forgot about things. I'm not. Trust me, if I see something that ain't nailed down, I'm taking it. I got a sick daughter, take care of. I mean, y'all don't need it. Y'all ain't sick. Y'all dead. I mean, what? Y'all ain't gonna miss it. Can I punch these windows out? Imagine you can just like jump out the window. Just not gonna try. But I'd like the attention deal. You can just go around and just punching everything. Just Oh, so we're doing parkour now. All right, so this is basically also like the tutorial and everything. So find a way into apartment 23. I'll get in there. You can trust me. I'm going. What the guy who painted this guy for? He should have got life. Oh, like it's made out of paper mache or... It's a fine piece of art. More like pieces. Like... Hang on. I will say, like, outside of it being, like, you know, kind of slummy here, I mean, it definitely looks like it might be, like, a nice little peaceful spot to, like, you know, paint and stuff. Okay, that's not working.
Don't underestimate Dad's strength. I'm in.
Alright, wipe all the blood, get rid of the trash, collect evidence. Okay, is that what we're calling people? We're just calling them trash? Yeah, we probably could have, like, used that earlier, but I digress. How do we look at the story stuff? It's probably gonna be, like, just something for, like, I don't know. Alright, so let's see. Mop, view codex. Mop is an essential tool in your profession. Use it to clean bloodstains, mud, and everything else required for your task. However, as you use it, the mop gets dirty over time. When it reaches maximum level of dirtiness, it starts creating more stains instead of removing them. That's when you should rinse your mop in a bucket of wood water. That sounds very familiar to, so I think I can kind of, like, see, like, maybe, like, some of what, like, you know, some of, Orc, cleanup, you know, kind of, like, uses inspiration. Not just power wash, but this. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely seeing, like, some, what about the sponge? Orc cleanup, goblin cleanup. Same thing. They're both green and they got pointy ears. I don't care. Like, Orc, you glad I didn't say goblin cleanup? It's terrible. Sponge is a cleaning tool known for its high precision. When using a sponge, you can avoid shattering some delicate items, as its movement doesn't push other objects and it doesn't harm delicate surfaces. Use it when you don't want to create additional mess. The sponge is also great for cleaning demanding surfaces such as carpets or certain types of furniture due to its higher stain penetration capability compared to a mop. Remember that a sponge also gets dirty over time. You'll need to be rinsed in a bucket of water. Okay. All right, trash can. A garbage can? Trash can, garbage can. Is one of the basic tools used to collect small garbage that could potentially serve as evidence of a crime. Once you equip the bin, you have option to collect items individually by clicking on them, or in bulk by holding down left mouse and marking all the garbage. When the garbage can is full, simply click right mouse and the trash bag will appear, which should then be taken to a pickup point. Okay. Definitely kind of feel this game's got a bit of a learning curve to it, but again, I played Goblin Cleanup, so I kind of get it. Oh my god. Water source. Their tools, buckets, pressure washer. They require, so we do get a pressure washer. So we do get a power washer. They require water for their use. To fill them, look for a water source marked with a special icon, which indicates the nearest one you can hold when you hold a tool requiring water. Place your tool at the water source and wait a moment until it's completely filled with water. Water and buckets can become dirty with blood over time, requiring you to fill them with clean water. How many times are you going to say water in this? Okay. I get it. Water. Can we punch the soap? Yes. If that would have broke. I mean. Alright. I'm trying to think here. Okay. So wipe all the blood. I also want to start there, I think. Now, I was just kind of like trying to look for some more lore stuff and everything, but that's not how we do it. So apparently I need like a bucket, or I need to put a bucket or something there. I mean, can I just use the watering can? I mean, well.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know I signed up for this.
Oh, you totally did. You did.
I need to talk to you.
I see no evidence.
Do it over the phone? No, we can't. Stop sneaking around and drag your ass over here. Easy, bro. I am on my way. I'm waiting.
Plotting.
Now one of them is dead and the other one is screwed.
I like his voice. Like, he's just so laid back about everything. Cleaner. Well, he's got cleaner sense. Oh. How Willy Wonka of you? Okay, I like... So, you mean you had a bucket the whole time? Your little Yuki Pure? Yuki Pure? Down the bucket at the water source to replace contaminated water. I'm leaving it right there. I don't care. Okay. I'm gonna use a sponge for this. Ah, perfect. Because I ain't clean those smells off that mirror. That's, I mean, those hard water stains out. I ain't signed up for that. That's gonna cost you extra. All right. So the good news is when I get like the actual stains up off the floor, I ain't gotta worry about marking anything. Okay, now that's some BS. I don't. Did I kick the door open? That ain't my footprint. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I can already tell I'm gonna be enjoying this game though. Except when that happens. I just need to keep an eye on the mop. Like, I don't know if, like, it says put the bucket at the water source to replace contaminated water. So I'm guessing, like, you know, hopefully, I mean, I'm guessing over time it's going to, like, probably, okay, that looks, watch that, I bet you, no? See, it's just because you have no way really of knowing. Oh, I need, like, okay, watch the mop icon down there, that'll tell me if it's red. I need to watch where it says clean. Okay, I said like the sponge. Wax on, wax off. I mean, what do these plants and the sponge have in common? They're both succulent. That was terrible. They suck up all that, you know, blood. I don't know. That was, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all get it. Y'all probably didn't want to get it, but y'all got it. God damn it. Okay, hold on. With all this blood and everything, might as well just burn the whole friggin' house down. I'll punch the guitar. Yeah. Alright, so the only thing is, like, it's I guess, like, one thing about it is also me coming from Powerwash Sim. It's kind of, you know, sponges, mops. I got detergent. Resistant detergent allows you to clean even more surfaces. Okay, so that's like Powerwash Sim, useful in cleaning many bloodstains on different surfaces. I'm probably not really gonna be bothering with those too much unless I got to. All right, I'm just kind of like just trying to get the hang of everything and. Okay, I think that's trash. Okay, so, alright, so is this trash or am I supposed to be, like... Okay, well, I guess, okay, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna want to use this anymore anyway, but hey, let's just, you know, refurbish it. Alright, hold on a sec. So you mean to tell me I can't, like... Alright. My guess is I got, like, you know, put down, like, different, like... Some of this is kind of confusing. Okay. Is this cleaned up now? Okay, I gotta do something about these stains down here. Guys, I gotta get the bucket, like, get the bucket out of the way just to be able to get up the stains. Okay, so 6 is for the bucket. So what's 7? All right, let me look at this wheel real quick. All right, so it tells you right here. So the bucket's 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's no 5. I'm gonna do something about that real quick, because that's gonna throw me off. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't respec it. That's weird. This is like some of the function of 5. They're not telling me. Okay, I wish I could like just get the door, like keep the door fully open. Well, I mean, apparently someone else got crushed.
Pretty much as ineffective as mopping around.
Yeah, welcome in, Jeremy. I think like someone else got crushed. Probably had like, you know, something got crushed over their head or whatever. And then they were violently brutalized. I don't know. I'm pretty sure like, you know, one of these vases here, like, you know, got smacked someone in the face. But yeah, I'm trying, Jeremy. You know, welcome in, man. I've been wanting to play this for a while. And if some of my, you know, jokes are absolutely, you know, my jokes are usually terrible anyways, guys, but some of them just kind of like, you know, just trail off and I fall, you know, short even on like by my own standards or whatever. Again, I'm kind of tired. I mean, 2 streams in one day and everything. And I mean, normally I can handle these like much better when like it's like colder weather. But I guess it's just like, you know, kind of like it's still a little bit hot here. Like it, because even though like it's gonna be like fall officially like in 3 days, and I can't wait because fall's my favorite season. But between like, you know, temp, you know, and I also like went to the gym for a little cardio workout earlier. So yeah. Not to mention like kind of pulling an all-nighter, or not only all-nighter, but I did stay up a little bit trying to troubleshoot some things I've been dealing with streamer bots. Some of it things I probably really can't do much with. But it's just been annoying me the whole fact, or like with Elginox, he's been trying to like use like the channel points here on Twitch, and unfortunately, like for some reason, like, you know, the redemptions weren't going through like they weren't supposed to. But I couldn't really like see if I can find any fixes because everything's set up properly, like by what, like, you know, I saw in the videos I watched, you know, for getting like the rewards set up. So I don't know what's going on with it. So I'm guessing I got like, you know, pick the stuff up and rearrange it is the reason why it's red. First things first. All right, hang on. We'll. Boy's got some reach on him. Okay. At the very least, we're almost halfway done with the blood. See, realistically, couldn't you just like wring it out in the sink? I'm curious. Okay, so you can't use the mop here. See, at least the plus to it right here, I can kind of use a mixture of both before I have to go back. Oh, yuck. Okay, hold on a second. You know, you've got to go. I can't. I was trying to pick up the... So they won't let me pick up the crouch to pick it up. All right, I'm tired of this. I like how like you heard it strumming on the way down. Okay, yeah, that's all right. I'll have to clean that up. Let me go ahead and actually get it replaced. Oh. That's okay. So that was weird. Apparently, I just pick up and put it back down. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn the game's mechanics. I'm literally just started this. Probably knowing my luck, I have to go back down there and go out there and get it. But if I have to, I will. But Okay, well, these things are looking better. Once I really do kind of like, you know, get the controls down pat or whatever, I'll... But again, this is my first stream of it, so I'm just kind of like getting the hang of things. And this is tutorial level, I think. I mean, obviously it is a tutorial level, but is there anything on the other side of this? No, I mean, it looks like it's mostly... Honestly, I mean, at the point I'm just like, look, okay, if I'm like gonna keep on tracking all these stains, where I mean, if it was me doing this, I'd just be and took my shoes off. Of course, then again, I mean, last thing I need is like to be in here clean all this up, and then they somehow manage like, you know, find out like who came here, cleaned up a bunch of evidence, you know, by my footprints. Or like my toe jam or something. All right.
I can't put it back like that.
You can't put it back like that. Oh, just like that little... That thing just say it's like... Let's just say it's like Kool-Aid stains or something. I mean, you don't know. I like it's just like... It's just like a... Like you just hold the button and it...
I'm slowly growing tired of this.
Okay, I like how it's like... It's just basically just like so simple to like put everything back.
That guy was clearly missing a screw.
Overcoming aggression. Theodore Bundy. And they even like... Okay, that's pretty cool. They actually got stuff on the back you can read. Overcoming Aggression by Theodore Bundy is a transformative exploration in human behavior, offering groundbreaking insights and practical strategies to navigate and mitigate aggressive tendencies. The essential guide fosters self-awareness, compassion, and positive change, laying the foundation for harmonious relationships and contributing to a more empathetic world. Groundbreaking exploration of aggression. This book is a catalyst for change. Essential reading, offering deep insights, practical tools, and transformative strategies for those seeking understanding and personal growth. Laying a solid foundation for lasting change. Overcoming Aggression provides insightful exploration into human behavior. Alex offers practical strategies to dismantle aggression, inspire positive transformation, reshaping our interactions and relationships. Transformative guide to conquering aggression. Essential for passive... Newsflash, it didn't work. And who the hell is Alex? Yeah, I don't think it worked. Okay. Oh, money. I like how I just said, like, outright says you're stealing. I was like, well, I'm gonna miss it. Okay, so let's see. Does this go here? Now, obviously I wouldn't steal in real life, rogues, but I mean, again, we kind of got ourselves like a little bit... Hold that for me for a second while I figure out where it goes. I wonder if it goes in here somewhere. See, there's... Well, I found the body.
Stabbed to death. Allegedly in self-defense.
Okay, that's weird, because if it was self-defense... Why the hell is it in his back? Because realistically, you know, self-defense means someone's coming at you from the front or whatever, so that's... You're probably gonna be stabbing them in the front. I mean, so it's like... What, like, you know, the guy's coming down from the front, he just, like, decided to just, like, right there in front of him, just... Realistically, if someone's coming at you, yeah, he said allegedly, you're gonna stab him in the gut, I would feel. I don't think, like, if someone's, like, fighting for his life, he's gonna take the time to just, like, try to help, you know, scratch this guy's back. I mean, I'm not Batman or Sherlock or whatever, but that's kind of sus. Alright, I'll dig that out in a second. Alright, well, we need to pick up trash. Yeah. I mean, unless this guy was so, what, it was like, you know, his opponent, the guy had stabbed him, or that he stabbed or whatever, the guy was like, you know, was coming at him, what was he, like, moonwalking towards him with his fist up or something? Okay, and I think that's actually a really nice feature here. Because it feels to me like, I mean, some of this stuff I feel like actually really could be good for people like with disabilities and everything. Just the fact you have to keep on pushing the button over and over. You can just hold it down and pick stuff up in bulk. That's a really nice touch. I think it's just nice you don't have to actually push the button over and over. Okay, now see, now that's a tragedy. That's a crime in itself right there. You know, that piece of damn like it's like made of cardboard or something. But I want a slice. Can't believe this. You know, that's just, you know, waste of probably what might be at least a moderately decent pizza. If that was a crime, it's not even ramen or whatever. I'd be ready to hunt this guy down, you know, and fight him myself. Pizza's bad enough, but, you know, if that would have been like, you know, a perfectly good bowl of ramen that he's well. Again, I'm just tracking, like, you know, all right, hold on. Like, do I, like, need to pick up any more tables out here? Whatever, I guess I can just, like, kind of put it wherever. I mean, I'm trying to figure out if there's anything to do with these cushions. These chairs ain't got any cushions in them. All right, what's this right here?
He kicked the habit himself, but hasn't stopped pushing the product.
All right, what's this right here?
Yet no fun was had.
I might be late tonight, sorry. Why, you want a date with or something? No? Just gonna buy some weed and have fun. All right, see you tomorrow. And that's see you tomorrow. Oof. So that's what it is right there, Rose. The Dark Brotherhood did it. It was just like I just finding random ass things in the drawers. Eviction notice again. 90 days again. I like he just threw it in the drawer and just forgot about it. You're gonna have to pick that. All right, let's go ahead and get back to cleaning. Spiffy. Let's just kind of like just get the stuff out of the way. All right, hold on a sec. Seriously, what's the deal with all the cushions? Because it looks like first, yeah. Now I think about where's this cushion go? The cushion's missing. Unless okay, I can't even remember if I ever put that. Well, there it is. Okay. At least this will be fixed. That's the thing. It just sucks that, you know, like this is actually, I would totally have loved to live in a little place like this. It's like kind of like fits my taste perfectly to what I would have liked, you know, maybe liked. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say perfectly, but it's like a like cozy little spot. All the blood and murder and everything aside.
I should use a sponge.
Like, if I ever actually did, like, make some of myself, you know, my content creation or whatever, I actually like to have, like, you know, a little place like this. I mean, I wouldn't really say little. But definitely looks like this is probably, like, you know, more of, maybe a middle range apartment. I don't know. So you said sponge. Okay. Yeah, I guess I gotta use sponge on this. Oh, that's not coming out. Oh my, no wonder it's not coming out. I keep forgetting. Okay. I should be able to clean up with the mop.
Mop here is pretty much as ineffective as mopping around.
It works. It's like it's working to me, dude. God damn it. His dialogue keeps on throwing me off. Okay. I guess it's like mainly just because with Powerwash Sim, I'm so used to just going around just spraying everything. I can't tell if there's actually stains on the carpet or what. Then again, it did say, like, you know, you mainly gotta use, like, the... Okay, yeah, those ain't stains. Alright. So you're talking about, like, you know, that or whatever. Watch this. If he says, like, the mop's ineffective. Yeah, it says the mop's ineffective on that. I think I kept accidentally hitting it. Hmm. I was going to clean the sponge while I'm at it. But can I not? Okay, yeah, that's okay. Alright, back in here. It's just the footsteps. I mean, I'm not really too keen. I'm getting mad about the footsteps now. I'm just walking around or whatever. I guess, like, if I walk through the blood, so. Well, goodness, this thing, there won't be no blood to walk through, so.
I should use a sponge.
No, you shouldn't. Oops. Damn it! The game ain't that scary, Eltonox. I'm trying to do that during a cozy game. What's wrong with you? He tried. Damn it! I need gun. Yeah, it is kind of, well, it is kind of scary, you know, like bloodstains and white towels. So, I mean, that's definitely.
I should use a sponge.
Okay, is this thing not clean? Okay, it's not clean fully. No shame, but I mean, we got a daughter who's dying, so. Or who's sick. Okay, this thing looks pretty clean in my view. Okay, everything looks good in here. Is there another stool? 'Cause I'm kind of like, it's kind of weird there's only one stool. But as long as I get all the blood off the floor, I won't have to worry about, like, you know, stepping in it anymore. These cushions are still beginning to make me mad, though. Or really make me mad, 'cause I'm trying to, like, you know, figure out where they go, if they go anywhere. Okay, now this. Yeah. Green apple juice. I don't ever. Now that brings a question. I don't know if I've ever actually seen green apple juice. Yeah. Can I actually? I wonder, can I use this as a bucket for stuff? I'm totally about to try it. Nope. Well, I mean, I tried. I was wondering if it would work. It didn't. All right. It's just only thing that frustrates me is like when I put the thing back down, like the blood stains up under there when you pick it up. Now, I like how somehow. So I cleaned the thing up when I'm dipping it in there, and then like I walked away and he still was dipping it again. That was weird. All right, so let's see. 83%. Get rid of the trash. 2 out of 5 evidence. Get rid of the trash, huh? It says down there. All right, well. I'll get it later. All right. So look, we have like maybe another room in there. Whoa, what's this? Customers list. Pennywise. 2 boxes of K, ice, usual amount. Rob, 40 of Mandy Lean, 5 bottles. Elliot, Jay, and Silent Bob. Same old one. Jay and Silent Bob. Oh my god. Susie and Lisa. I'm not gonna read off the names of the drugs. Considering Susie and Lisa, Igor, Diane, Eric, Nate, Tyler. Nothing. This mofo still owes me 5K. So that's what it is. All right, Tyler was the one that died. Okay, well.
Tyler owed him a lot of money. That's what their beef was about.
It wasn't a beef. That was the whole cow. I can't fix this until I clean it up. No problem. Except when I gotta go. God dang it. I feel like I should just, like, you know, bring the mop in here with me. I mean, that's probably like what I'm supposed to be doing. I should, or not the mop, but I should bring, like, the bucket in with me. I guess it's not really that big of a deal here, but, like, if there are bigger maps, it's definitely gonna be something I need to do. Okay, this one more piece of evidence.
Murder weapon. That letter T is pretty incriminating.
Oh. So I got...
Damn, he's heavy. What now? I guess I put him in my trunk.
I like how he's just so calm about it. It's probably in his first job. Just going just casually, just like, you know, right here. I mean, it's still basically daylight. All right, dude, you're heavy. Get down. That was, like, so disrespectful on my part, but ain't no one see anything. No one saw that. All right, let's just leave the body, like, hanging out right here or whatever, I guess, for right now until, like, you know, it's... I'm just hoping I didn't glitch something. I'm hoping I didn't glitch my game somehow. But no, that's my car. Yeah, he landed on top of my car. Okay, he landed on top of my truck. All right. I mean, this is a scummy neighborhood. I'm pretty sure it's, like, commonplace people here or whatever, so they'll just... I mean, he'll be all right. No one's gonna notice. As I'm cleaning, I just suddenly just, you know, just see, like, you know, sirens flashing. At least this guy moves pretty fast, so. All right, I'll go and clean the mop while I'm here. I mean, like I said, me coming from Powerwash Sim, and like I said, it does make me think like more of goblin cleanup than anything, but and it's just like it's more. It feels like more slow paced. Because Powerwash Simulator just like pretty much just sprayed everything down, and it was like, you know, just that was it. That's all I had to do. But this one, they, you know, just different tools, and Powerwash Simulator had different tools as well. But it's mainly just. There's like different things they have me using here and everything. So like just in regards like different tools for cleanup all around. Power Simulator was just like it was the same thing used, just different nozzles and stuff. So can we go in here? I feel like I like to maybe get out on this. All right. Okay, that's a problem. We got like almost all the blood. We still got trash to get rid of. We got to get in there to do it. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I got like ways I can do that. Okay, I like how I went through the window. I mean, everything's mostly clean for the most part. I just gotta move the furniture back to its original place and everything. I got it. How does this work? Next time I'll just like pay attention back, just open the door. I'm over here trying to do convoluted crap and everything. Like trying to get around, like go on the other side. I literally just didn't see the prompt to open the door.
At least he didn't screw me over.
Okay, there's the money. And that's out of the way. Oh.
What the hell happened up there?
I don't think I want to know, because if I pull this thing down and then like this whole room just fills with blood and my percentage for wiping out all the blood goes down to like 1 or 0 or whatever, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. Okay, see, I just realized I can just like open that door too. I really need to just pay more attention, rogues. All right, careful, careful. No! Damn it. I'm just trying to figure out like how I'm supposed to end this thing without making a mess. Okay, I'm taking this in there with me this time. Screw it. It's not what I was trying to do. I swear this house is cursed or something. This apartment is cursed. Alright, can I please just pick this thing up without like... Right. Okay, so apparently there's another... I don't like the fact that it's saying it's up there. Because I'm... Oh, shit. I don't know how I feel about this, Rogues. The fact that they had like the... This is gonna be horrible. I probably shouldn't have cleaned this up first. I'm having a feeling I'm probably about to have to clean up down here again. Okay, at least the blood dropping doesn't actually, you know, stain everything up again. Shit. Hang on. See, I thought that was more blood, but it's just the shadows right there. Or is it? Okay, it's just shadows. I'm gonna regret this, ain't I? Oh, Lord.
What the actual fuck? Seems like our guy had another hobby.
He's a serial killer. Come on.
I feel sorry for you, but if cops were to come sniffing around, I could get in trouble.
I mean, she pretty much like all of her blood drained down the floor. Okay, now you just hang out right here. I'll be back in a minute. Lord. What? What's the unceremonious bastard? I was trying to like just put her down, not throw her down. Or pick her back up and try again. Be respectful. You know, you gotta be respectful. This is a lady here. Okay. Now, easy. Like she's like, oh my god, the humanity. I have never been so violated. This man is a horrible. Like she's just already fed up with me. Okay, I'm trying to get you in a more comfortable position here. Here. Close enough. No, I can't leave her like this. No, let's try again. No, oh hell no. I ain't leaving her like that for sure. Come on, just please just. Why are you... Okay, what is your deal, like, getting in a position like this? Why are you trying to twerk? Lady, please, I'm trying to, like, get on the couch. Just... Perfect. Oh, my God. I like it. I was not expecting to put her in there, like, so natural. Like, the cops could come in and, like, and they wouldn't even be... Not sus at all. Okay, probably should have done the same thing with the guy down there. It makes me think of Clue. Like, the whole thing was like with Clue, with like, when the cop like came in and they were like, hang on a sec, guys. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I had to like take a quick step away. But seeing in Clue, like, you know, when the cop was walking through the house, and they had like the bodies in the had the dead bodies in the room with them, and they were had like the music playing, seemed like they were having a party. And like they pretty much literally had like the dead bodies right there, making them do like, you know, lifelike motions to try to hide it from the cop. And this like really gives like, you know, this man's drunk, dead drunk. It definitely gives those vibes. That's the thing, but yeah, for those that ain't seen Clue, absolutely amazing. You know, one of my favorite, you know, Tim Curry movies. Fish on Lot Attic. Of course, a serial killer has to have like upbeat classical music. We're just gonna go and just like take those, like, you know, just those Buffalo Bill vibes right on out of here. You know, I don't think like Buffalo Bill was really, you know. It's a trope though. Definitely like, you know, horror with like, you know, serial killers. It's always the classical music. I think it's like kind of like, I guess, like a form of torture for their victims or whatever. But
Why do psychos love classical music so much?
thank you. This guy gets it. I literally just said it. This guy gets it. I don't know how I feel about the doggo pillow. Please don't tell me he's been killing dogs. Ropes and knots.
Stomach's already in knots.
I'm gonna tie all sorts of knots. Alright, Ropes and Knots is an extensive guidebook meticulously unraveling the intricate world of ropes and knots with a special focus on sailing. The book sails through the history, types, and uses of ropes while tying together detailed instructions, illustrations, and practical applications of various knots essential for sailing. I don't think that's what he was using that for. Whether you're a novice sailor, like, you can't take this seriously. This book anchors your knowledge and skills, ensuring you're well equipped to handle the ropes and knots with confidence and expertise on your sailing adventures. Trust me, he wasn't sailing. This game definitely is nailing the dark humor, though. The fact that, you know, you realize he's using like a sailing book or a book about like tying sailors' knots. I mean, unless that girl's name was Sailor or something. So I would try to take this upstairs with me, but I know that's not going to go well. One thing I really will say I also like is the effect of like the water turning like more pinkish. Well, yeah, I mean, I knew that's what they were doing with the aggression book. I mean, he outright said the guy had a screw loose. Okay, I'm gonna go and use the sponge, just get this little. There we go. Okay, so I look at it like here, I just noticed. So, yeah, there's different areas. So the dealer's apartment, and then we got like a whole nother spot here we gotta do stuff with too. So we ain't quite done with the apartment area. Okay, blood's cleaned up down here, so we ain't gotta worry about that anymore. And I said the trash. I like see where it is. Yeah, me either. I can do. Oh, key to part 23. Okay. And the whole white noise thing is kind of unsettling. Alright, so we got ourselves like this little spot here. Maybe, hold on, what's this say? To the mindless moron living here, I'm so sick of you. Sick of hearing this hippie music every single night. Sick of all your shady-looking friends banging on your door and discussing things loudly in the hallway. You're making my life a living hell.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough neighborhood from what I see.
Tough's an understatement. I think, like, you know, some stuff going on here probably isn't like what you'd expect in a neighborhood. Then again, like I said, you know, it's shady, so who knows? Okay.
Need to empty the trash can first.
Done. Okay. I'll just leave that right there. Alright, so it says, like, put the furniture back in the original place and everything. The problem is it doesn't really... It's mainly these cushions, for one thing. That's the only thing about this. They're saying put the furniture back in... Oh, okay. So you have to get close to it. So we probably gotta put the chairs, like, back where they need to go first. Okay. So that we actually do have to, like... Alright, I get it now. Now I understand how this works. So you have to actually... So things I was on the right course before. You just gotta, like, walk around with things until you figure out exactly where it goes. This probably goes up here. Where does this go? Oh. Probably might want to put a table down first before I can do that. Okay. And there's one more piece. Woman, you gotta go. I mean, you already did, but you gotta go. Freaking, like, you know, corpses over here, like, moving around and everything. We ain't playing that now. Because there's one more thing. I don't think it's this. Just tell me just, like, one more thing I gotta, like, put somewhere. But I don't know where it is. Alright, let me think. Think. There's a plant. There's a pot right there, but I don't think that's it. Alright, that wasn't where it needed to be, so. I just think it's weird I only got, like, one stool there. And this thing right here is kind of sus. Now it's saying like 20 or 21. They put it up some. That's stupid. Okay, now that makes me mad. It just said 20. Or like 19, now it's saying 20, 21. I gotta get her on out of here. The fucking pot. That Rogues is why you should keep your hands to yourself. That wasn't it? Shit. Okay. Because this is going to be bugging the hell out of me until I figure it out. Like I can flush the toilet. So we're not doing anything here. All right. Okay, so dispose of it in his bodies, dispose of trash bags, dispose of the bodies. Like, it literally says dispose of the bodies twice. I know I'm definitely gonna be kicking myself when I remember what it is. But... that fucking guitar. Okay, where do you go? Where do you... oh my god, go! Perfect, close enough. Alright, let's go and get this over with now. Come on, darling. Stupid guitar. Okay, now I'm gonna be more delicate with her. Alright, hold on a second. Put it right here. Well, I mean... I love the physics in this game. Yeah, you wait right there. I'll be right back down. Can I slam dunk it? 2 points. Or 3 points. Okay. Hopefully she lands properly. Well, I said I was going to be more delicate.
Yesterday, I was an ordinary janitor. Now, I'm dragging a dead girl to my car. But I have other people to look out for.
Okay. I like... what in the... I thought she disappeared for a second. I was like, oh shit, I think I just glitched the game. Oh my fucking god. Whatever that trophy was. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, yeah. That happened. That happened. Wait, can we go upstairs? Secrets nearby. I like the foreshadowing on that. Or like basically what they're trying to do there. Well, that means it's actually a secret. You're required to I get it.
In other words, you're too poor to live here.
Jeez, you know, you're kind of an ass at times. Not everyone can make a living like, you know, all the, like, you know, just scraping people off the ground or whatever and then, like, clean up evidence. Some people actually tried. Okay, I like how it basically circles back around. It's a pretty ominous looking box in there. I just kind of thought it was weird, like, what, that chair being there. Guys, I'll be right back. Hold on. Sorry about that again, guys. Yeah. Anyways, let me see here. Dispose of garbage bags, dispose of victim's bodies. Still got one more to go. Just said like to sell secrets. Whoa. Secrets, I'm about to, like, go out the window. I'm curious. Oh. You complete the mission by returning your car and driving away. You have to complete all the main tasks to do. Once you leave the crime scene, the game will summarize all the cleaning done or not, evidence left, and things stolen in detail in risk report. You followed. Well, I'm not. Okay, now she like didn't even come into contact with the car. She fell in or whatever. Now get your ass in there. Really? Get your ass. Come on.
There you go.
All right, body disposed of. Oh man, there's like. I heard that stack. I thought the police were coming. I like he just has body bags on hand. Dispose of the victims, but there's one more body apparently. Yeah, I could definitely like see myself like really like playing this like I'm definitely gonna be enjoying like playing this continue to play this moving forward. Apparently there's not really anything to do in here. I've just seen like, cause I'm really just curious about like the other jobs, like how wild this game's gonna get. Cause I like little bits of storytelling to it. Oh. Well.
Looks like Rob was a real freak.
You ain't wrong. Oh my god, no.
I should never have gotten involved with this.
I mean, you ain't wrong. And this dork is still out there on the loose, right? Yeah, I don't think this right here is the worst of it. Oh, shit. And the thing is, this is a cozy games, Rogues. Remember, this is a cozy game.
At this point, might as well sell some drugs on the side.
I hope you were, like, joking.
I know a guy who might help me with it.
Alright, well, yeah, okay. I knew it was gonna happen. Please don't tell me it stained anything. Okay, I think we're good. Okay.
Things changed from really, really bad to absolutely horrible.
Okay, yeah, I don't even want to know what's on this Polaroid. So you just shame Polaroids? Like, Polaroid, like, this is a national treasure or whatever. You gonna, like, use it for this?
That's very vintage. Just like me.
One way? No pole? Land? No pole land? Okay. You're talking about the okay, so yeah, we gotta, like, destroy the paintings.
What a rotten luck. To end up having to cover up for a serial killer.
Can't believe this. This game is a cozy game, but God, it's making me feel rotten. Okay, okay, this is just no. Wait, I realized I can actually, okay, I realized I can actually, like, you know, put some oomph on my punch. Almost done. I'm trying, like, you know, figure out, because I pulled up a menu before. How did I pull up that one menu I had before? It was like, it was the, upgrades or whatever. Wait, I got flashlight in photo mode. Apparently I don't have the photo mode yet. I don't know if I really want that. Alright, let me see. It was skill tree. Okay, I don't have any points. I do like we're actually gonna get a pressure washer. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Damn, she was just a student.
The whole fact, like, he's just so monotone about everything. Like, you can tell, like, apparently he's done these jobs before. Okay, let me get her down.
If I bail, the cops will find out what happened here, sooner or later. This might lead them to Tyler. Tyler will surely lead them to me.
Yeah, well, let's just try to make sure there's nothing to lead the cops to you. All right. Hopefully I can actually. All right. Well, please let her land properly. Shit. I'm coming. Well, actually, no. I'll leave her right there. I'll get everything else done first, and I'll like put her in there, and then no point like going back there and just come back up. All right. So a few more blood paintings. See if I can actually just break this in one go if I wind up. I was better just doing that.
Time for a bag swap.
Okay, one more to go, it looks like, for the blood paintings.
Fucking psycho.
And the thing is, it's bad that he's basically doing this where, but, you know, he's right. Like, the guy we're clean up for or whatever is the psycho. He's just trying to look out for his daughter and doing what he can. I mean, it doesn't really make him, it's kind of like it puts him in, I guess, in a morally gray area. Like, that's the thing about it. Obviously, this dude is pretty much, you know, clean, like, he's clean up for criminals or whatever, but at the same time, he seems like he's actually not a bad person himself. He's doing, like, you know, he's seems like he's just in a rough situation, trying to, like, you know, provide for his daughter. And
Using mop here is pretty much as ineffective as mopping around.
that's the thing, like, you know, you definitely, I mean, this guy definitely wins Father of the Year award for, like, you know, what he go through to try to make sure his daughter, you know, is safe, but, or, you know, is, you know, alive. But it's definitely one of those things where I'm pretty sure she found out, like, how he got the money, you know, she probably wouldn't be too happy about it. But, I mean, at least, I mean, the thing about it is, obviously, I'm not condoning the fact he's, like, cleaning up after people, but at least he's not the one that's actually doing the murdering. And who knows, there actually might be, like, something where he's maybe in too deep or whatever, and he has to do these, and if he doesn't, well, it'd be his health that'll be in bad shape. If he survives. It's definitely like one of those things where it seems like it's a guy with a good heart, but doing bad things. And so kind of like an interesting narrative here. They're kind of like show like that this guy, like, pretty much the story is that he's just trying to, like, you know, save his daughter. So on one hand, you gotta feel for him, but also this is damn sure, like, you know, not anything I would do. I mean, also, like, but again, at least he's not the one, like, you know, just making these paintings and everything. Okay, there's still some more blood. How do I do that sense thing? The cleaner sense or whatever? That's the main thing. I just, like, really do feel for this dude. Like, I mean, at least no one can call him a deadbeat dad, though. Where's the rest of the blood? Well, now I know what I missed. Alright, I can just, like, use the... And we should be about... Alright, blood's cleaned. Now I just gotta dispose of the body. And that should be everything. I don't think really there's much else. I mean, I don't think there's, like, probably any other areas. Could be possible there might be something I missed. I'm hoping it isn't. I think I was pretty thorough. I just don't know if there was any other rooms. But I do like there's like a little story where you kind of like just go through and like and check out the other rooms. Like that twist was pretty awesome. The fact, okay, this guy seems like he's just a drug dealer, but then you realize he's a serial killer. Shit. Might as well. Now, having fun is probably like definitely something I missed as far as money's concerned, but... Hold up. Doesn't... Or it might be just another eviction notice.
That's probably somebody's entire savings.
Okay, so I think we're good. I'm still like curious about like this. All right, yeah, I think we're basically a-okay to get out of here. Okay. All right, we're out. Okay, good thing I didn't take fall damage. That's where I thought I missed that. All right. Here you go. Can you please cooperate, lady?
That guy who killed you? Yeah. He'll be in the body bag right next to yours. Sorry.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. So I'm trying to process this. So apparently... I guess what he's trying to say is that, okay, so the guy... Alright. So the guy that was stabbed... Okay, this is so confusing. I'm trying to figure this out. So the guy that was stabbed was the killer. So it was his house or whatever. And apparently, like, the one that owed him money or whatever, I guess, left. So that was when it's on the run. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. So I'm guessing, like, when he said that, yeah, the one that killed her was in the body bag. So really, when you think about it, the dude that stabbed him or whatever, that owed him money, he basically ended up, like, you know, he ended up taking out the serial killer. I mean, self-defense or otherwise, he basically, you know, indirectly became a vigilante. Basically stopped.
In my car. Is it still me behind the wheel?
So he accidentally carried out vigilante justice. Okay, let's see how good we did. Or how bad we did. Perfect score. Got a perfect score. I honestly thought I was going to miss something. But I'm guessing really probably what it is that as long as, you know, basically any money you find doesn't actually count. That's just extra stuff, like, you know, kind of like under the table. You know, it's probably already under the table. But yeah, as long as I do everything on the list or whatever, that's automatically a perfect score. That basically is that. And if I find any money, that's just kind of like a bonus. It doesn't actually count on the score. And that's the thing. I'm going to do like I did with Powerwash Simulator. With Powerwash Sim, I made sure that, well, I mean, that's basically how you did it anyway. You had to, like, clean everything up regardless. There's another game I was trying to think of where I pretty much went in and, I think it's like kind of like, you know, in Powerwash Sim, I think it's like mostly kind of like how I made sure like every job I did the entirety of it in one stream. So yeah, stolen items, mission complete 5,000. I guess like the drugs were like a rare thing. Final income 7,650. Stolen items. All right, so yeah, mission complete 5,000. I got 5 skill points. So there was more music we could have found at least. And there were secrets. Now I'm hoping I can actually possibly go back and actually replay the mission. Alright, back hall with a 3D's done dirt cheap. So I'm hoping I can actually replay it and go back and find the secrets. I can't see this being a game where they don't let you go back and do previous missions. Alright. Now I'm gonna say, guys, I'm probably actually gonna let that maybe be. I might check and see at least what the next job's gonna be, but I'm probably gonna actually maybe make this all I'll do for tonight's stream as well. Like I said, because since Elginox was talking about doing like something like for like a movie night in Discord, so I'm gonna at least like let you guys. We're gonna maybe see if we can see what the next job's gonna be. I like how, wait, you actually get skins for your stuff. That's pretty cool. That's neat. All right, so you actually can like get like unique skins for everything. Wait, it says like, and you can customize your truck, your outfit. That's nice. I like how they actually give you like all this. The only thing it said like the melee thing was a punch or whatever. And I was saying lumberjack special. Okay, so there's like, I thought it was supposed to be a cozy game. They're giving me a gun. I'm wondering if there actually is going to possibly later down the line be actual. I'm wondering if there actually is going to be something else that's going to happen. Because why would they give me a gun? Unless it's just like the pistol whip. We're going to get a laser power washer. I mean, it looks like it just says skins and everything. So, a black hole. And the whole Bogado thing. What's this whole... Oh, we got a Bogado for this too. What the hell's this Bogado stuff? Demonic lamp said, straight from the depths of hell. He said demonic lamps will light your way to the underworld. Oh, let me see the Bogado bucket. A water... I gotta figure out how to get these skins. Because this is just... I'm gonna totally use that cardboard box. I am gonna use that because that is friggin' hilarious. What about the sponge? Okay, I like the little... That's apparently my default sponge. Boxing gloves? A fisherman's... Is that a freaking stingray or a jellyfish? They actually are doing the whole jellyfish thing here. Like, what about a pizza truck and a pimp my car? Life is too short to drive boring cars. Outfit. Default, just order a clean outfit. Survivor, just a man and will survive. Bogado suit. Elegant suit from renowned Bogado series. This whole Bogado thing is hilarious. I like how it was like it's surrounded by an aura of extraordinary class. Ozonator. Makes nearby stains easier to clean. Okay, so apparently I guess it's like it's a humidifier or something. And I think I just found the one Amber would want. The Niconator. And your mobile grandpa. I like how apparently the devs just went in this just... I gotta see how to get these skins, because this is freaking hilarious. Your mobile grandpa. Okay, yeah. Rogue straight up. I think this game is actually on sale. If y'all haven't picked this up yet, if you want to get like a cozy game wherever, like with a definite twist, definitely pick this up. I mean, I've already enjoyed like this first level. Oh my god. And dual wielding. Akimbo style. And use 2 sponges at the same time. Scrubby Daddy. Increases all stats by 30%. Sponges get stained 20% slower. Okay, so... Mobs get stained 20% slower. That's probably going to definitely be... It says that disables increased strength 1. Increases the speed of using mob sponge by... Okay, so I got 5 points. We don't have the pressure washer yet as far as I know. I'm not entirely sure. All right, tools. All right, garbage can. Chris, that would be nice to have. Water. I think I probably want to get that one. More times before it gets dirty. Slows down as ready woods tools get stained by 30%. Detergent increases the wash and surface area by... All right. That's just... Okay, that's the detergent. I'm going to get this starting off. You can pour 2 detergents in a bucket. Oh, so that's how it works. So you put the detergent in... Okay, that's pretty cool. General cleaner sense. There's a duration of clearance about 1 second. I don't really need that. It weakens nearby stains in time, making them easier to clean. Talkative electric. So you buy the ozonator. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, so that's the axe. So I probably maybe want to go and get that, but I don't know. As stepping on a stain, you'll leave fewer footprints behind. Smaller ladder to help reach difficult spots. Talkative electric. So it talks. If I get the mobile grandpa and it insults me, that's gonna be great. Cleaner sense also. That's gonna be really nifty to have right there. But I kind of want. I'm just gonna like get the things that allow me to like yeah. Mass neuro combined garbage bags. All right, so there's that. Yeah, that right there just to have like a little bit extra 20%. Because God knows that like I remember like in a arcade paradise when I was having like do the whole thing with the garbage bags and me getting the upgrade of that where I was able to like fill up the bag bag with more definitely helped. So all right, portable flashlight. So that's the thing. Yeah, some stuff you gotta buy. A rechargeable flashlight you can carry strapped to your body. Unloaded battery. That's gonna be really nice to have. I'm curious about where that strength thing was because they said like decreases strength. Okay, increased strength. Increases mob's ability to clean difficult stains by 20%. Or it says disable. All right, yeah, so it disables increased resistance. Okay, I get it. You can only choose one. Just one or the other. I get it now. I think I'm going to go with this. So we get to choose one or the other on this. But we'll see. We can kind of like, tag one. All right. Increase the mouse ability. So if we wanted to do that, but I'm going to hold off on it. Sponge gets stained 20% because we want to like kind of work with the sponge too, but I'm just going to like increase the speed of that. Make it a little more, so they definitely make you choose here. You carry an additional mop. I don't know if that's really going to be like much. I'm not really too concerned with that, but maybe I will end up being such. I'm going to go and probably just get this. I was going to like break stuff a lot easier. Okay. Music. All right. I do like how they do have like little music collection and everything. They really did go in depth with like a lot of stuff here. Okay, I'm curious. Mr. Kowalski, ask who we're playing as. He became a single father after the death of his wife a few years ago. Kowalski works as a janitor at school, but his salary is not enough to cover the medical treatment for his critically ill daughter. Aww. Because of this, he decided to take an additional dangerous job cleaning crime scenes. So that explains it. Yeah, he's definitely... Oof. You really got to feel for the guy. And obviously, you can kind of see that, he wasn't heartless or whatever. He outright said to the girl, don't worry, your killer like is in a body bag next to yours. So basically, kind of just trying to say, no matter what, she still basically got, justice in the end. So that's the thing. It's basically just a sense of, you got a guy right here who's definitely like been dealt a tough hand in life, and he's pretty much doing what he can. Even if it's definitely like something in I want to say definitely a morally gray area because he's not the one doing the killing and everything. He's just going to clean the messes up. Though basically, obviously, is keeping like the police from being able like to do their do their job. But the one thing I kind of see is like definitely a double-edged sword here is like, yeah, the person who committed the crime got away, but he also killed someone he actually killed someone who was a serial killer. So in a way, yeah, he caused a murder that was basically allegedly in self-defense and everything. But going by what's showing here, he stopped like more people from being hurt by this guy. So it's definitely like kind of like a bit of a whole thing there is okay, this guy here, he's cleaning up a crime scene that in a way could keep someone who added vigilante justice from getting, I like how they kind of did that. I don't know if they really actually planned it. But yeah, the whole thing was like, you know, you go here, you clean up this crime, and literally, you know, it's like, okay, you go in here and then realize that the person who died was doing much worse things. So you, when you know you're cleaning all this up, it's basically helping like, you know, a guy who stopped like, you know, a serial killer, you know, not be found, not be convicted or whatever. Because obviously, you know, it's no matter what, it's still murder. But he stopped like, you know, someone who obviously was very, very, you know, depraved to keep like, you know, more, you know, more women from, you know, being murdered and everything. So I like how they kind of did like some storytelling there in regards to like kind of like having like definitely like a lot that's going on just in this first level, and it's got me really like hooked on seeing where else this is gonna go. So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm definitely gonna like play more of this. Next time I play this will be next Wednesday Rogues, because again I felt like this was like, you know, pretty much just me kind of getting this, you know, for the first like, you know, episode. Now I'm not kind of like not wanting to stop, but again, like, you know, I kind of have to stop the stream here because it's gonna be like a little watch party in Discord after this. So yeah, absolutely already hooked on this game. I'm definitely enjoying it. And you guys are going to be seeing me playing this for the foreseeable future on Wednesdays alongside, like, I mean, there may be some days I might actually try to swap it out on Wednesday, swap it out for the Water Park Simulator game I got. Because I've seen, like, other people playing that, and it definitely had me, like, hooked on it. I mean, I know it's kind of like it's blown up in popularity. That's not the reason I'm playing it. It just seemed like it was a pretty interesting game. I played TCG Car Shop Sim, and kind of let me think of that a little bit. And again, it just seemed like it's a really interesting, you know, game considering like, you know, how much, you know, I used to love, like in my youth, I did get a chance to go to like, you know, water parks and everything. So I don't really get to do that much anymore. And, yeah, like Wild Adventures, like up in Valdosta, Georgia, I definitely like spent a few summers there. So yeah, I just kind of like, you know, I've always been like, you know, someone who's loved like, you know, what time he got, you know, had a chance to go to like, you know, water parks, you know, with his family, like, you know, as a kid. And it's going to be pretty cool, like, playing a game where, you know, I'm actually going to get to run one. Just like, you know, with, like, TCG Car Shop Sim. One thing I've said that, you know, if I ever did make it, like, with my content creation, one thing I think would be pretty cool if I actually had, like, a little, you know, just a little business venture. Maybe I just would love to maybe, like, possibly run, like, a comic book or card shop. So TCG Car Shop Sim, like, a few episodes I did that kind of let me have a chance to enact that. So I am playing, maybe some point I'm going to try to possibly play that again in the future. But, yeah. Overall, this has definitely been, like, a solid, you know, start to, you know, first episode for this game. And I really am excited to play more of it. But yeah, the next stream Rogues will be tomorrow for the start of something else I've been really excited about, which is going to be Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Because I never really played too many of the Shinobi games growing up, even though I did have a Sega Genesis. That was like the primary console they were on. But I never really got much of a chance to play Shinobi, but I am excited for this one considering that as far as I can gather, it is a Metroidvania, which is something that I don't think that the Shinobi series has ever really done, and I'm a sucker for Metroidvanias. And so I'm going to be like really, you know, it's going to be really fun getting into that tomorrow. Like what little bit I've seen of the art style of Art of Vengeance, that's one thing I'm excited about, like seeing like firsthand instead of it just being like trailers and everything. And also I even heard, darn, like, and Bree's coming in when I'm actually like, I was closed out the stream. At the very least, I can kind of like, you know, just see like, what's going on here, like see what the next job's going to be. Well, I mean, welcome in. Yeah, because we were actually I was actually about to get like a watch party going on Discord in a second, or whatever. That's the reason I was kind of like, doggo.
Dexter, what are you doing up, boy?
He named it Dexter. He named it Dexter. He named it Dexter. If you guys know, you know. There's a picture he actually named it Dokes. I haven't seen Dexter, but I felt like if there was going to be at least some kind of reference to it, I was going to be very surprised. Damn. And I swear I thought I had those set up to where, okay, I need to do something about the ads. I gotta like try to find a proper balance for you guys for those. I'm sorry. Y'all probably can't even hear me talking right now. All right, well, I'll wait like to answer the phone until. Okay. Let's make sure. Oh, and there's his family too. But yeah, make sure everyone's back first. Okay. All right, yeah. I need to figure out like a proper balance for the ads. 'Cause I've still been trying to understand like the best way to kind of get them to work and everything. But yeah, like I said, I just love the fact that we had like a little doggo here and he named it Dexter. Because I was like saying that like they didn't have like some kind of like, you know, reference to Dexter in this. But yeah, so yeah, so pretty much like you know, definitely like it was a really awesome like first episode for this. I can't wait to play more of it. Like I said, I am gonna be like, you know, trying to do like a Discord, like, you know, a little watch party Discord, like right after the stream, like for something. Elginox was suggesting it or whatever, so we're gonna like at least maybe possibly get into something to watch. Don't know exactly what, but next game is gonna be like Shinobi Art of Vengeance. We'll be playing that tomorrow. Really excited for that, considering like the art style of it's looked really amazing. Never really played much of the Shinobi games on the because it's saying this for those who may be watching the ad, they were watching ads when I was talking about before. I never really got to play in the Shinobi games, even though I did have a Genesis and all that, like growing up. But I do like the whole fact that Art of Vengeance is all right, yeah, Amber, that'd be great. But the main thing is the fact that Art of Vengeance is supposed to be like a Metroidvania, and anyone who knows me knows how much I love Metroidvanias. So we're gonna be getting into that tomorrow for sure. And another thing I'm really excited about with Art of Vengeance is they have DLC coming where apparently Joe Musashi, the guy you play as in it, there's gonna be like some actual Sega boss things where you like in the first like actual bosses from other Sega games, and they already like announced that the first one for the DLC is gonna be Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman. So that's one reason I was really excited about the game too, because I believe it was like Revenge of Shinobi. I can't remember which one. I want to say it might have been on the Sega Saturn. It's been ages, but it was one of the Shinobi games where they had like a bunch of cameos. Like like Godzilla showed up, Batman showed up, and even Spider-Man. So I'm excited for Art of Vengeance. I love the art style for what I've seen of it. I think it's gonna be like a really good time, and can't wait to like play that for you guys. So yeah, yeah, in all though, it's gonna be like, you know, fun to play this again next week. Like I'm actually doing one now where I hate the fact I'm actually playing it only on Wednesdays. I'm already hooked on the story and everything. But with that said, we're gonna go ahead and actually kind of like, you know, get like try to like see if we can get like a little bit of a raid going, and then from there we'll, you know, go from there. So anyways, let me kind of like, you know, just close the game out, and then well, I'll leave it up for now. Well, I'll try like, you know, see if I can find like someone for us to raid. Give me 1 second here. All right, hopefully I can actually probably do it right this time. All right, because each time I've done trying to do a raid before, like something went wrong or whatever. But I also kind of like, you know, I'm so used to doing like, you know, the raids on Mixer, how like everyone will spam the chat, and I've kind of like just, I don't know. I guess I basically feel like, you know, just us, you know, just going in and each of us just doing like the raid call once, like is enough. So to kind of like go ahead and get it out there, starting off, and also make sure I've got my own, because I've had issues with that. I think I kind of like know who will probably raid. I've already got one who's live. Okay, so there we go. Has invited you to the masquerade. Okay. All right, so we'll just do this. Okay, she's playing Borderlands 4, so I'm definitely not gonna. All right, so there's gonna be the raid sign for you guys to just copy and paste. And so we're gonna be raiding. Yeah, well, but get it right. See, I told you I'm trying to still get used to this. Raid. Velocities. All right, so that should be it right there. See if I make sure it gets pulled up. There it goes. All right, guys, we're gonna be raiding falsities. You guys like got the little raid tag thing. Make sure I actually got it for myself. I mean, I think like she actually followed me like back when I was on Twitch before and everything, and that's how we met and everything. I ain't really talked a whole lot and everything, but yeah. So we're gonna send it over her way. Trying to like actually figure out how we actually do the raid now. I really gotta get the hang of this. All right, yeah. All right, so it's the raid now is up here, Rogues. So anyways, that being said, for those who are going to hang out in the Discord in a second or whatever, for whatever it is we're going to watch, I'll see you guys there. For everyone else who may, you know, hopefully come by for Shinobi Art of Vengeance tomorrow, I'll see you guys then. But that said, thanks for, you know, an awesome night of streaming on here. What little bit I got to do a Chrono Trigger, as well as like my dive into what's now probably like another one of my favorite cozy games. But until then, much love. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.